Welcome back to another CM reaction video, baby. Today we're going to be reacting to Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. Sheesh, I got the name right. Let's go. Anyway, Daniel Dubois. So we're gonna watch this reaction to the press conference. Someone has already told me that Anthony Joshua in this fucking face off went off, bro. He sunned him apparently. I'm reacting to this. Let's go. Anthony Joshua, 4-5 win streak, doing really, really well, looking like a monster, probably the best he has ever been in his whole entire career. And Daniel Dubois fighting for a vacant belt against someone who I think shouldn't have even been fighting for that vacant belt. Daniel Dubois can fight for the vacant belt, but the person that he was fighting against for the vacant belt, I don't think deserved to be there. They should have done a tournament eliminator, and this should have probably been one of the matches for that tournament eliminator. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The heavyweight division has seen quite the shift in the last 12 months.
This man's intros is crazy. Also, why is Anthony Joshua shadow boxing? That's crazy, broski.
I think it's fair to say the pack has been reshuffled.
Daniel apparently took my lights out.
Would AJ take them shots?
He will see.
You can't.
Would AJ take them shots? That is crazy. That is crazy. Don't say Anthony Joshua could probably take them shots, because if you think about it, ages ago he was on rollers probably, like his chin was hurt, but think about the last time that Anthony Joshua got hit by a big punch. Anthony Joshua must have got hit by a big punch about 3 or 4 years ago. His last defeat is 3-4 years ago. So he hasn't been touched on the chin since, I don't think, by anybody with enough power. But Daniel Dubois, he's had 2 scraps now where he got hit in the face like 34 times or something with right hooks, bro. They'll probably mention something about that in this interview. Let's get it, let's go. I haven't watched this yet, but if anything comes up that I've already said, I'm going to freak out, bro.
Intimidate me.
Some fighters have fallen, some have climbed, others have reminded us as to how good and dangerous that they can be.
If you want to go now, let's
relax.
If you want to go now,
this chair across your face.
On September 20th.
Just like that. You're gonna say it just like that. You're gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna throw a chair across your face. Like what? I don't even have any context. I don't even have any context. G. It's crazy. Let's go.
First, live on the zone for Wembley Stadium, 2 heavyweights will look to continue their ascension to the top of that pack.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel, don't
Who do you
disrespect.
think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me. Can't put this chair on your face. Don't disrespect me.
Daniel Dubois will make the foot.
He said it again. He said he was going to throw a chair across his face. Oh. But you dare disrespect me is crazy. This man's got a god complex like nothing else. This guy's got a god complex, G. Look at him wear earphones. That's a bad motherfucker right there, bro.
First defense of the IBF heavyweight title against 2-time former unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua.
I know who the this guy thinks he's talking.
No.
Before they meet in the ring, they meet here face to face with their promoters. This is AJ versus Dubois. This is face off.
The fact both of their promoters are in the room with them creates like a whole new dynamic, because the 2 promoters hate each other and they can just advertise for their fighters, and they're fighting while their fighters are fighting. Oh my days, what a storyline. Let's get it, let's go.
Gents, here we are. With promoters as well, which is a bit different. Not used to doing it with promoters.
Let's go,
I
baby.
want to start with you. Frank, you have the champion now. Congratulations, Daniel Dubois, elevated to IBF heavyweight champion after I fought a magnificent win over Filip Hrgović. Well done, best win of your career. Here's your guy, Frank. You've been asking for this fight for a while. Even though Tyson Fury was lurking in the background, you've always said, this is the man to beat this man. Why?
I think he's the young guy. I think he's matured and
Interesting. So Daniel Dubois. Fuck, I scuffed the name. Okay, Daniel Dubois is not in his 30s yet. He is not in his prime as a fighter. And him saying that this is the man to beat Anthony Joshua would be a big understatement. Because if you think about it, Anthony Joshua is way taller. I think he's way taller than Dubois. And if you think about it, if you talk about knockout power, who has more knockout power? Anthony Dubois or Anthony Joshua? It's Anthony Joshua every single time. Everyone will always say Anthony Joshua has more knockout power than Dubois. It doesn't matter. Also, him fighting that guy, if Anthony Joshua was in the ring with him, it'd be a first round knockout. Any day of the week. It'd be a first round knockout any day of the week.
the last few years he's had some great experience and it's all gelling for him. He's had two really good.
He's had the last few years for good experiences. Anthony Joshua has had, I want to say, 20-something years experience because he started in the amateur scenes when he was 18, bro.
Performances in his last two fights against fighters who had come to fight, strong guys. One of the fighters was an avoided fighter in Hrgović. You know, in the trade, everybody was saying he's one of the best heavyweights out there, and he broke Hrgovic's heart and done a job with him. And
if the greatest trader to have ever lived showed you openly how he...
What the fuck is this advert, by the way? I did not sign up for this fucking advanced training trader training. I don't want that, bro. Let's skip that.
this is going to be a good fight. You know, I've got a lot of respect for AJ for what he's done. He's a two-time world champion. He's on a roll of 4 wins. He's got a new trainer, as has Daniel. And
I hope they get into this. I hope they get into the trainer. I hope they get into the trainer.
There's no doubt about that.
I just remembered. So, ages ago, yeah, people like to say, why is Anthony Joshua changing trainers? Why is Anthony Joshua trading trainers? It should be the... Oh my days, I can't wait for him to get into this. Come on, let's get
I just feel that youth will come through. And for me, this is a battle of the heart and the minds. That's what it's going to be, the heart and the minds. Because somebody in there, when they're throwing those jabs, somebody's going to dominate. And once they start dominating, it's going to have who's got the mental resilience to find their plan B, because that's going to be needed.
Eddie, I'll come to you first before we speak to both fighters. Look, with AJ, there's always a case of so many fights could be on the table, right? Some people thought this could be Cavial. Some people thought maybe Joseph Parker. Zhili Zhang was mentioned. Why Daniel Dubois?
The belt, you know. I mean, you got a guy here that's only ever chased legacy.
That's a pretty cold promotion there. You've got a guy sat here who's only ever chased legacy. That's crazy.
Performance from himself, you know, achievement, and the belt's everything. It's the worst time to fight Anthony Joshua, I think, of his whole career. He has the skill, he has the experience, and being back here, it's like being home. You know, we've got such amazing memories of this place. And like when you walk out, you're going to see something special. Only certain people can control that emotion. We've done it for us. It's like bread and butter. You know, when he boxed Klitschko, it's the biggest night in the history of British boxing. Povetkin, you know, dangerous fights. And Daniel's earned this shot. You know, he's been very impressive. I've been ringside for his last 2 fights. You know, people wrote him off. People wrote AJ off. Look at them now. 2 Brits fighting for the world heavyweight title in front of 100,000 at Wembley. But big respect for the other team. But this guy's on another level right now. And this is just part of the destiny and the plan ahead.
AJ, we've spoken a few times and it's always been a case of next man up, right? Regardless of the...
Man said this is the worst time to fight Anthony Joshua. And I would say it is the worst time to fight Anthony Joshua because now he's striking properly. His coach is making him believe in his shots. I think Anthony Joshua is motivated by himself now, which is great to see.
Aim, next man up. Does it matter that there is the IBF heavyweight title on the line? Does it matter becoming a three-time world champion? Or does it matter just get those wins?
Get the wins.
Yeah?
Yeah.
3-time doesn't inspire you?
Oh, yeah, silently it does. I've got the belts plastered around my room. Not the ones that I fought for, but small little token ones just to keep my mind in tune with what the goal is. But just him. I don't focus on the belt, just him.
Daniel, as I said at the top, congratulations, IBF.
Man said he's got some fake belts to keep his mind in tune. It's crazy.
Heavyweight champion, incredible performance against Filip Hrgović. Some have questioned some things about you, right? Your resilience. People have said he quits, things I completely disagree with. You've showed people now in your last 2 fights, you are the real deal. You are coming into your best, right?
Of course, I was speaking about before, I was in a dark place and I was going through some stuff, but I feel like I've been resurrected now, and I'm in the light again and I'm ready to fight. And he's been the king for a while, and he's been the king for a long time too, in fact. But you know what? I feel like it's my time, and I'm a king slayer, and I've got to do that again.
Speak to that, Frank. That mentality shift.
I've got to do that again. Is crazy, man. To get a Kingslayer, apparently. That's crazy.
Obviously, Don Charles has been added to the team, and you can see that Don Charles has clearly done something with Daniel Dubois, but there's still, that thing is lurking behind the scenes where people say, if the going gets tough, Daniel Dubois won't get going.
The first 2 rounds of Hrgović, how many right-handers did he catch with? I was getting off watching how many right-handers he got caught with, and we've been talking about it. That's resilience. I still...
No, he got caught with those right-handers because he doesn't know how to defend. He has no defence. His defence is dog shit. Anthony Joshua has better defence, better attacking, better offence, better counter-punching. Anthony Joshua is better than him in every single way. And we're going to see how much this is a mismatch. If Dubois actually wins a round, I might actually shave all my head off. We might make that a bet on this channel. Let's get it. Let's go.
Thing, I'm going to bang on about Usyk. He gave Usyk his toughest fight up until the fight with Tyson.
Keep getting denied for a credit card. Trust me, I know the feeling and it sucks. But wait, I've got...
He did knock him down, but that didn't count, okay? Let me tell you why that didn't count. There's something called an illegal low blow, and it's where you low blow your opponent below the belt, so near the crown jewels. Anyway, he punched that, and literally as soon as he punched him in the balls, or punched him in the crown jewels, he literally went straight down. I don't think that counts as a knockdown. Literally. Okay. If you want to call it a legal knockdown, then yes. But we don't want to do that. Let's get it. Let's go.
That was a tough night for Usyk at the end of the day. And then, unfortunately, what happened. And I think that was more about the frustration of what was going on with the referee. But it's irrelevant. He's got over that. He's done that. He's now shown what he's all about. He's up.
Anthony Joshua is listening to this. He's like, I'm falling asleep. Anthony Joshua is a cunt, bro. Anthony Joshua is a cunt. He's literally like, oh, why is this fucking guy speaking, bro?
Oh, you're 26 now.
Yeah.
26 years of age. That's a baby for
26.
Anyway. I'm not sure. How old are you now, AJ? What, you're 13?
24.
Stone. What are you now, about 35? 34. So, there's 8 years difference in their ages. He's a young man compared with AJ's done. And AJ's done a lot in his career, and he's come back and, as I say, he's on a brilliant run of 4 fights. But he is hungry. He can fight. I've never had any doubt in his ability. He can jab, he can punch, he's got good movement, he's fast. The only thing about it is in his head. And his last 2 fights, he's shown what he's got. He's had to dig deep, and he has dug deep. And he's pulled it out of the bag and done it in great style. And that's why we're sitting here today, because he'd done it. No question mark about it. He'd done it against world-class fighters. So it's now on to the next chapter of his career. his next chapter of his career, can he defend it?
Crazy, bro. Man's got a beard and a cut, bro.
Spell. I believe he can. Against a very, very good fighter.
Tell me who your barber
in a very
is.
competitive fight.
Tell me who your barber is. He's a criminal. Look at that. Tell me who your barber is. He's a criminal.
He has all the tools to win that fight.
It's a big jump though, isn't it, Eddie? I mean, the wins are fantastic. Jarrell Miller, Hrgovic. But this is an AJ fight. This is Wembley Stadium. This is, as you said, up to 100,000 people in there. AJ's done that walk a few times before. And we've seen him be successful in that walk. We haven't yet seen it with Daniel. Doesn't mean he can't do it, but we haven't yet seen it. Do you think he's ready for it?
He's fought in big stadiums, on big shows.
Not as the main act, though, with a win.
Listen, a ring's a ring.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, a ring's a ring.
Heavyweights, man.
There ain't 100,000 people in that ring. There's 2 of them and a referee, and that's it.
Yeah, I actually disagree with you, Eddie, because I think he did. He went to Poland, boxed Usyk. I mean, I disagree with Frank. I don't think he gave him his toughest fight, but there was a bit of controversy there, and I think we'll see. I mean, Hrgovic was a feared fighter, and people will look at that and say, well, he was out of shape. He had no pop in his shots, but everyone looks to do that. They like to diminish a win, but it was a big win, and it was the win that got him here. This guy's on a completely different level to the Hrgovic you saw on June 1st, but he's young. He's miles away from his prime, probably, because I think the big heavyweights get into their prime in their early 30s.
Crazy,
I mean, he's in his absolute prime, best he's ever been.
Yeah, of course,
unquestionably. I think Daniel can.
Oh, we're frozen. All right.
Maybe get better. Maybe he's reached his ceiling, but when you get out there in front of 100,000, Frank talked about the right hands that he took. If he took one of them, there's a real problem. Yes. And he took 30 of them, and he showed great chin and great heart, but
man, Eddie Hearn just came on a smoke ting and went, you got punched in the face, right-handers, 30 times. And if that happens to you against Anthony Joshua, you're going out. That is crazy. I'm looking forward to this fight now, baby.
Not against.
Would AJ take them shots?
I think so. I mean, Hrgovic took them fine. So, you never really hurt Hrgovic. He got bad cuts, but you showed a great chin.
He was on the way out.
Yeah, he was. But he also took the kitchen sink off you, and you took the kitchen sink off him, which was very impressive. And I give you incredible respect from that.
And the fridge.
You don't even have to take the kitchen sink off him. You just have to take a little, cocktail spoon.
All right, I'm not fighting you, Eddie. So,
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah. Go on.
Thank God for that. But no, you deserve your shot. You deserve your shot. And you're world heavyweight. And I love that you're world heavyweight champion. I love it. Because I hate whenever AJ wins a belt, he won a vacant title, this and that. He gets to dethrone you. That's the beautiful thing about it, And
oh no.
Great.
Oh no, that's a little. That's a violation. Let me tell you why that's a violation real quick. Because Daniel Dubois won a Vulcan belt. So the belt wasn't owned by anybody. It was in the middle of the fight. The referee held it up. No one owned the belt. And he won a vacant belt. So on the thing it says, won a vacant belt. If Anthony Joshua beats Dubois, it says Anthony Joshua beat Daniel Dubois for the title. Okay. This man's all smoke.
Dethrone the champion, and I think you got our attention. You got the world's attention. Well done. Now we'll see.
Do you think we'll step up, AJ?
Yeah. I told these two at the fight. I said Dubois would beat Hrgovic.
Yeah, we were sitting next to each other.
With all due respect, you don't underestimate anyone, but I know boxing very well. All this stuff that we talk about, I study Daniel, and I look at some of the things that he says, his characteristics, his boxing talent, his upbringing and so on. All of it's irrelevant. Is he ready? Everything I tell you now is irrelevant. He will see. September.
Technology goes beyond special effects or epic camera shots.
September 21st.
We will see.
ready?
September
You will see.
21st.
I'm asking you, we'll see. You ready?
I'm ready.
We'll see.
That's it.
Are you ready?
How does it feel to be heavyweight champion of the world?
Oh, Anthony Joshua just asked if he was ready. Anthony Joshua just asked if he was ready. Oh, my days. Anthony Joshua looks like he's about to commit murder. Oh, my days.
It's great. Forgive me, I'm actually a little bit tired. I just got off the plane today.
It's okay.
Come back from Brazil.
So there you go. There you guys go.
Got back this morning.
Eh?
Got back this morning.
Yeah, so
What was
I'm
you
a
doing in Brazil?
little bit shaking, but
What was you doing?
working hard, training hard.
He can't tell you that.
I know what he's doing.
In the gym.
I know what he's
Always
doing.
in the gym.
It's like you, he's in the gym all the time.
I know.
Most
We know
heavyweights.
every day. It's just it's part of it.
Everyone's got their spies in camp sometimes. Everyone in Britain, especially the heavyweights, have shared a ring before. They've sparred. They've done whatever.
Yeah.
Have you guys shared a ring before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
loads of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Daniel apparently took my lights out.
Listen, I'm not here to spar, I'm here to fight him. So let's talk about the fight. That happened.
7 years ago, Daniel Dubois was adamant that he either knocked out Anthony Joshua or went the distance with him and knocked his lights out, apparently. So, yeah. And I don't think that was real, because the way that Daniel Dubois is skating past this question is a little bit concerning. So they were probably lying.
7 years ago.
But you mentioned it.
I mean, they said that Hrgović destroyed him in sparring.
You know what
What
happened?
happened?
Well,
Look what happened.
Talking about sparring.
Yeah.
No, this is not
But
sparring.
they say that, but that's not what happened.
No, but they call sparring,
And that didn't happen. The fact of the matter is, they're not sparring. Whatever happened 7 years ago happened 7 years ago.
What happened, 7 years
It's what happens. What happens? What happened?
Anthony Joshua said, "What happened 7 years ago?" Oh my days! Oh my days! Anthony Joshua probably put work on him. Look at how timid Dubois is.
7 years ago, because at the time, though, I remember it. There was a lot of talk.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk. I mean, I was
Joshua.
I took.
Can we clear?
Do you see how Anthony Joshua, while speaking to Dubois' promoter, he's literally looking at Dubois. He has not broken eye contact with Daniel Dubois, and Daniel Dubois has just broken eye contact with Anthony Joshua. What a bitch, bro. Let's go.
Before we move on,
everyone tries to underestimate me, use my name for clout, and boost their career. But now Daniel's got a chance to do it by fighting me. That's the best way he'll prove himself, is by fighting me.
And he was, when he was, what was you, 17? He was 17 before you turned pro, wasn't he? Yeah. 2 years ago, he's a kid.
let's talk about the trainers from both of you. Both of you have got new trainers. Ben Davison's done a fantastic job with you. Don Charles has done a fantastic job.
I remember when
I hope they mention this. I think they're about to mention it.
I changed trainers, you were like, a trainer can't make a fighter and all that type of stuff. Of course a trainer can make a fighter. It's massively important. I remember when I changed trainers, I remember hearing you saying that a trainer can't make a fighter. All he needs to do is be motivated himself and so on and so forth. You're one of the people that would disrespect me when I was making a lot of decisions based on what I was doing for my career. And now we're here talking about the benefits of trainers. So as I said, just like we spoke about Daniel and you making claims to what I've done wrong and how he's handled me in the gym and so on to try and boost their credibility. 100% a trainer.
I've had to boost his credibility. He's gone and done it in the ring.
A trainer plays a massive part in the development of any fighter. 100%. A senior figure in any athlete, any business.
Damn, bro, he kind of does have him. They turned the script on him because so many people were like, Anthony Joshua's changed coaches. Why has he changed coaches? Anthony Joshua will never be the same. Anthony Joshua, since changing coaches, has not lost a fight, ladies and gentlemen. He has not lost a fight. Since his new coaches have been around, he has not lost one single fight. Okay?
This man's career is a massive part of their success, 100%. And that's why I went far and wide searching on ways to improve. And that's why I'm here now. It's not just off of my back.
And you get fighters blame the trainer when they get beat. He's in a positive place right this moment.
Why is that? Because he trains trainer?
No, because the results are there.
So it's nothing to do with the coach?
Of course it's to do with the coach. I'm not saying...
He's got 3 trainers, really, hasn't he?
Sorry?
He's got 3 trainers.
No, he hasn't. He's got one
Dom,
guy...
He's got Kieran, he's got his old man.
Kieran,
in the corner.
Kieran's here. He's not his trainer. His trainer is Don. Kieran works.
He's on the pads all the time, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's not his trainer.
Well,
and I've got to tell you something,
if he's
I'm
on
just
the
saying,
pads,
it makes a difference. Having a good team around you.
It seems like when we... I remember when AJ had 3 or 4 in the corner, it was just... Yeah, it's very similar.
And just said you've got 3 coaches. One's your dad, one's Kieran, one's your head trainer. That's crazy. That's turning it on to them. I was like, yeah, remember what you said about me changing trainers? Now I'm gonna change it on you, brother.
It's a team that's working, and it is working because obviously the results of this work. But at the end of the day, when he's in that ring,
if you think you are beaten.
Love the motivational speech.
He can go back to the corner, be giving his advice, but at the end of the day, he's got to be able to perform and do it. Well, he's shown it, certainly in his last 2 fights, what he's all about.
But the thing is, actually, when you're saying about you got to motivate yourself, that's actually wrong in Daniel's regard. You know that.
No.
Because it's his corner that have been motivating to get through fights.
Oh, my days. Oh, my days. In Daniel's case, you know he's not motivated by himself. He's motivated by his trainers. That's kind of cold.
Dad's been helping him get through fights. Don, Kieran, without that, he would never have got through the Jarrell Miller fight.
His dad is a big part of his career.
Of course, but he needs to motivate. That's what I'm saying. You're saying the fighter's got to be motivated.
Is that true?
What we arguing about? I just want to fight. I ain't got nothing.
No, it's okay. We've got a few more minutes, Daniel. Very quickly.
Let AJ talk. Let Eddie talk.
Very quickly, though, Daniel. Eddie, I know you're always supremely confident when it comes to Anthony Joshua. 21st of September. Does he be...
He was about to leave. Yeah, let AJ and Eddie Hearn talk. And he was like, oh, my days, he got sat back down. That's crazy. Daniel Dubois waited to leave.
I'm a 3-time heavyweight world champion.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, that's... the teams are going to say what they're going to say. I think the great thing is both guys are in tremendous form. It's funny that before AJ started coming through, everyone wants to psychoanalyse him. Now he's like this guy who's unbeatable again. So it doesn't really matter. Now you're psychoanalysing Daniel. Or Daniel.
Correct.
Just wants to run off. Yeah, don't want to sit here because when Daniel turned pro, he was so young, he never had a chance to really win that much as an amateur. He won gold in London. I mean, the pressure that he's had over the years is unbelievable. And now it's just like we're free rolling now because you get to a point where you're really comfortable within yourself and in your career and in your life. And AJ's there. No doubts, no worries, like this, that. It's just go out and perform. And this is a real fight. But, I see what you say about knockouts and all this. He can win it any way he wants. He can outbox him, he can outpunch him, he can outfight him, he can outsmart him. But it's going to be a proper fight. And, the best man will win. And this is just another step for us to his destiny of becoming undisputed world heavyweight champion.
AJ, final one from yourself. Obviously, Wembley, many moons ago against Vladimir Klitschko, probably your best night as a boxer. Excited to go back to where it all really started. Adam Smith famously coined the phrase lift off.
Honestly, speaking from the bottom of my heart,
that Anthony Joshua that won all the titles, absolutely putting work on him. That Anthony Joshua was the Anthony Joshua we've had in the last 4 fights. That's the Anthony Joshua that beat Ngannou. That is the Anthony Joshua that beat Otto Weiland. This is the Anthony Joshua that beats everyone in the heavyweight division, including Usyk. If this Anthony Joshua fights Usyk, I think he's dead.
Aside from belts, and aside...
Because how is Usyk going to get on the inside of Anthony Joshua? He's too tall.
From it being him, I'm just ready to fight.
I'm just ready to
Both
fight.
of you have said that as well. Both of you said exactly the same.
He said, I'm just ready to fight. That's crazy. Man whispered, I'm ready to fight. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
But let's wait till the 21st.
Yeah, not them, me in the middle,
If
please.
he wants to swing, go. Let's go now.
Shut up, relax. Relax.
Man said, shut up, relax. Oh my days.
Do you want to go now? Let's
Relax.
go. Do you want to go
wanna
now?
go now?
Chair across your face. Don't.
Man just said, I'll throw a chair across your face. Okay, I understand the context of it now, but that is crazy.
Don't disrespect
No, you can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect
You can't
me.
intimidate me.
Don't disrespect
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel,
Yeah,
don't disrespect
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Daniel, don't disrespect.
When he says, you can't intimidate me, I don't believe him. I don't believe him. When he says, you can't intimidate me, you can't intimidate me, I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Oh, wait. Is Anthony Joshua standing up? Wait, is Anthony Joshua standing up, broski?
You can't put this chair on your face. Don't disrespect me. Hear me? No, don't disrespect me on my life, bro. You want this little boy, like, don't disrespect me, bro. I know who the this guy thinks he's talking to. No. It's good. Don't take disrespect lightly, Dan. Dan, don't take disrespect lightly, you know. Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that. And try to call me out. Relax. We've had a good face off here. We've had a good conversation. Don't turn it into something that you don't want.
Anthony Joshua just big brothered his ass. He went, don't turn this into something that you don't want. Oh my days. That is the coldest line Anthony Joshua has ever said. Don't turn this into something you don't want. Oh my days.
Right, can we call that a cut? Good.
Talking.
Well, yeah, we'll cut it, guys, in our retro.
And these coming off now, these bias.
Bro, it ends. Bro, that is crazy. So that ends with Anthony Joshua staring down his opponent like he's just about to kill a man. That's crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been your boy, CM Reacts, and see you in the next one, baby.